Welcome back. Pal, let's talk about one of your great clients. In fact, I think it's your biggest client, the Irvine Company. They're recognized as one of the great land developers in the world. What's your experience been like working with them?
It's great. They're the New England Patriots, of developers. A lot of quiet talent that works together well. Started when I first came to Orange County in 1975, working with them on a project that became Woodbridge, which is kind of funny. At the time, no one in Orange County practically wanted to live on the inland side of the 405 freeway on the Irvine Ranch, and they had to come up with an idea to get people to live on the other side of the freeway away from the ocean. And we were on the team with them to design a project that would appeal to people, and we threw the lake in.
Well, people wanted to live by the water.
They wanted to live by the water.
So they did.
And what's funny is because the city of Irvine wasn't even incorporated, so to get the permit I had to go to the county for the lake, and I remember this. The county didn't know how to permit it, so they did it as a swimming pool, which is kind of funny nowadays to look back at that. But from that time, which by the way, I was working with Bob Santos of Lennar, I mentioned earlier, to do that lake and design. Fast forward to today, we're working with them on the Woodbury project, a new urbanism neighborhood in Irvine with Gary Luque. And even more challenging for us is the very steep hillside property that people don't know the Irvine Company owns up in Anaheim. They call it Mountain Park.
The very far reaches of the
Very
Irvine
far,
Ranch.
yeah, it touches this 91 freeway where all that quarry operation is. And again, a great talent team mixing in with creative ideas to get a good neighborhood. Brian Austin and John Sherwood with their management, and Roger Mackerlane, they have a full-time person there that worries about how things look and feel, who's bringing that touch with Richard Roy. And then there's people that make sure it gets built on budget and on time, like Jamie Yoshida and Jim Lorman. It's just great to work with them all. I'm very flattered to be one of their consultants.
Now, you also work in urban environments, like Caribou Industries is going to build a 37-story tower in Santa Ana. Talk about that kind of work. Yeah,
those are funny, mostly architecture, and you say, what's the civil engineering doing there? Well, all that stuff that goes up, guess what? A lot of it goes down. You got 5, 6, 8 levels of parking that you do down. You got to dig a steep hole straight down that doesn't fall in on anybody, and that's kind of what we do. Did it for the federal courthouse, Ronald Reagan in Santa Ana. And, it's very tricky, but again, that's the big part of those high-rises. We actually also do these 3D videos based on actual plans that clients use a lot of nowadays to show cities how the building will look when it's done in the context of the city.